enough of the music and everything like that. I want to talk about something very important today. And people might think, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Why is he taking advice from a person who has no money, no job, nothing like that? But I'm going to talk about something important to just review myself on YouTube. And I'm going to talk about Marit interrogation. Interrogation, Marit interrogation. What does that mean? Marit interrogation means something that a person has done, like rape, murder, or sold some kind of drugs and murdered another person for that money. That's called Marit interrogation. I-N-T-R-G-R-A-T-I-O-N. Integration. So, Marit integration is something that you have done a crime, but you get away with it and you don't get caught. Marit integration is something that's very biologically undemanded by the law. But we eventually find those killers or those drug dealers or those rapists that have molested people and molested childs or molested girls or anything like that. And by such theory, we have figured out Marit integration is something that's common amongst elder people. You don't see Marit integration too much in the juvenile system because they have made this secrecy of demandable interest in the community that they don't pay too much attention to the juvenile system. They're going more after the people who meet little girls in the park, who meet girls in the club, who meet girls in a place where there is some kind of open scenario of beautiful scenery, but we are in an ugly situation. Marit integration is more commonly amongst elderly people than it is from juvenile system. And I'll repeat that over and over again because for the reason you can tell when somebody is not mentally stable. A mentally stable person is not as comforting to another human being or spouse as the mentally stable is comforting to another spouse. A mentally stable person will take the smallest thing seriously, but the unmentally stable will take the most dangerous thing unseriously. So how does that come with Marit integration, and what is the profound system that they have found to take this to the next level of debate on the community and safety? They have created this law, and this law is called Render Society. R-E-N-D-E-R, Render Society. And Render Society is that, and that's in law book and Law Act 56. And you can search that up. Render Society. Render Society is that that they get people to keep an eye on individuals that are out of the system, but they have committed crimes in the past, and render society is that they keep an eye on these people, so if they do something wrong in the future, they can actually file a complaint against them for the smallest things, or they can call 911 on the local basis on doing something wrong in the first place. And it could be the smallest thing because you are a criminal and you are a juvenile to the system, and there's no sympathy for you kind of people. So, like I said, merit integration is something that is in every part of the world. It's in the United States. It's in Canada. I'm living in Vancouver, BC right now. I'm living on an island, mountain island in BC. So Vancouver, BC is kinda, I don't know about the United States, I don't know about Cuba, I don't know about Mexico, I don't know about Los Angeles, I do not know about all these laws that they have of merit integrations in these places, but I'm sure Canadian law has put up a very keen outlook on such criminals that they're not taking anything unseriously anymore. They're taking everything so seriously that they want safety for their children, they want safety in schools, they want safety in workplaces, and they want safety in every kind of society portrayal that people do on a daily basis, to portray themselves on a daily basis. They portray themselves on a daily basis. So a mentally stable person will say, okay, so this is a person I'm going to put on the act. So hey, why the fuck are you leaning against my car? Back the fuck off. The mentally stable person will take that too seriously. He will say, why did this person just say that to me in the first place? Because I'm kind of confused. I was just leaning against his car and he made such a big deal out of this. So he might not be mentally stable in the first place for saying something like that to a person. Because a car is an accessory that is used in every kind of weather. That is used in every kind of weather. So, that's merit integration. And if you want to search these things online, by all means, go ahead, do it. Because I'm not the one who is going to be suffering when somebody does something wrong and they regret it the next day. Like you're getting drunk. I know I'm kind of happy, and I'm talking about Merit education. I'm kind of happy that people are messaging me on SoundCloud and they're leaving me comments, and that makes me excited. I'm not interested in having $1,000,000. When somebody does something, I haven't had comments or likes on my photos or my music since 2007. So this is kind of new to me. So this makes a big difference in my life and makes me more motivated in the first place because I've never had this before in my life.